No sense in waiting. There's no sense in waiting. Let's not wait. Hello? What's going on, people? We are going to do a snarf or barf today. I got some stuff from Keith, KJE. And, yeah. We'll wait till a few more people come in, but I got to do it pretty quick because it's ramen, and it's going to cool off super quick. But Benjamin Peters said he was second, but he was first, unless there's somebody I don't see, which would be weird. Hi, Benjamin. JT, what's up? Hello, hello. Usama, good morning. Shady Grady, what's up, dude? There's Matt and Carlos Diaz. Hope you both are having a good day. Lando, young man, hello. Uncle Smiley, hi there. There's Jay, Nano-Aquarium guy. Hello. Myrtle is always first. He is indeed. You know, I was looking at my moderators today. Just every once in a while I go look at it and, you know, sort of clean it up if there's people that no longer come around or whatever. But Myrtle was on there, and he will always be a moderator. So, hi, Rachel. Boots and Cats. Robert Reed, hello. Thanks for lurking. Too Cooley, hey. It's good to see you. I'm glad you've been coming around a lot more often again. Nancy B, I got ramen, so we'll dig into this in just a minute. And Heather Green, hello. Heather, you're still in the lead. You're still in the lead. I'm wrapping 3 months together, but you, as you see, are still in the lead right there. There's Heather Green. And hi, Heather. Brookley Bell. Oh, you're wearing my shirt today. Nice. I'm walking to Whole Foods. I don't have headphones, so anyone near me gets some delight today. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So I can't wait too long on this. There's only 11 people in here, but we're going to do this. So this came from KJE. It's a kimchi flavored Mama brand. You see right here, Mama brand. Kimchi flavor. It is a nicer ramen, you know, compared to, you know, the even cheaper ones. It's a nicer one. The noodles were thicker, and yeah, it had more of the different flavors and stuff. It had a Wally Wallers. Oh, come here, buddy. There he is. There's Mr. Wall Wall. Hi, buddy. Hi. You come in and say hi? You come in and say hi, huh? Oh, there's my doggy. There's my doggy. I love you. Okay, see you later. We also have these to mix in the ramen, but I'm going to taste them both separately first. These are fermented vegetables, and they smell really good. Soy sauce, soybeans, brown sugar, white sugar, salt, cucumber, mustard green, radish, ginger. That's what I'm smelling the most, is the ginger. So, oh, hi, Craig. What's up, dude? Monday is good again. This looks really good. I'm going to try. You know what? We're going to try some. No, the ramen. We got to eat the ramen first. All right, let's do this now. Because, again, I don't want this to get too cold. I feel like that won't be fair. I feel like that won't be fair if I don't. Again, this is kimchi flavored, and it's from my buddy Keith, KJE Aquatics. The noodles are better. Hi, Kelly Foreman. I probably will be still going in an hour. I'm hoping to do a regular 2-hour. Enjoy yoga, though. The noodles are really way better than, like, you know, just the I don't know what the brand is, the base brand that you get from like Walmart that's, you know, comes in a big bunch of them and they're super cheap. This is the noodles are a lot softer. They're a lot bigger. This has a very there's some chili powder that was with it. I will not slurp because I make my ramen like pasta. I don't like it like soup. I don't like I drain all the water off, most of the water off. Then I put the stuff on it and cook it just a little bit longer. There's just a little bit of water, so I cook the water away with all the stuff on it. Craig, I just got into bed now. I want noodles. Sorry, Craig. I'm sorry, brother. Marichan, is that the one? Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's the one. I think that's the one. And you're welcome, Nancy. That is really good. Like I like ramen. I usually make it with a bunch of other stuff. You know, maybe I'll get some frozen peas and carrots and stuff like that and put in there with it, or some chicken or whatever it is. Put some more stuff in there. And like I said, I make it like pasta, more like. I don't make it like soup. And sometimes I put a little peanut butter in there with it. Right when it's done with the boiling and I've drained off the water, I'll put some peanut butter on it. That is really good. That was really good. Really good. This is like it's a better ramen. Fishfam.link is here. Hello, hello. Does it have any kick? Just a little bit. Just a little bit, Benjamin. Just a little bit. And again, this has chili powder in it, so it's got just a little bit of a kick. It's just right, I think. Yeah. Let's see. It's got MSG, which is the good stuff, you know. Artificial flavor, garlic powder, miso powder, chili powder, spices, onion powder, and then a bunch of, you know, filler stuff. Non-dairy creamer. All right, so now what I want to do is try these vegetables. These are fermented vegetables. I can really smell the ginger. My mouth started watering. I can really smell the ginger in there. Like there's slivers of it. Ooh, that is really good. I eat ginger like this anyways. The ginger is delicious. I don't know. I don't know what this is. It's a slice of something. Cucumber, maybe? Very crunchy. I don't know what that was. It was like a very plain pickle. Yeah, I think that's what these are. I think that's what, because see, look, there's some more of it. That's a pickle. What's up, Mark? Mr. Pyle? Zucchini, it could be zucchini, yeah. Again, this doesn't really say. Well, it does. Cucumber, mustard green. That must have been what that sliver was, mustard green from the stem, I'm assuming. Radish, ginger, and more MSG. So radish, I wonder which one's the radish. I do like radishes. So that's the cucumber. I have no idea what the radish is. Maybe this. Maybe that's radish. What is it again? Cucumber, mustard green, radish. I don't know. I guess because they're fermented all together. It's really good, though. I have a rumbly in my tumbly. I've never had this brand either, Rachel, but I would give it a try. I really like it. I really do. Mama brand. From Bangkok. It's Thailand. It's Thailand ramen. Really good. So I'm going to mix all these vegetables in with the ramen now. very the color is sort of off-putting, you know, because it's just so washed out, and there's a lot of cucumber in there. So kimchi flavored cucumber. It's gonna be hard to do. It's gonna be messy. It's gonna be messy. Outside in, hello, hello. Yeah, combination's not. It's not great. It's they weren't made to go together. Stephen P. I'm only sleeping. Nobody can catch the Pokemon, huh? I think it's about time to add some new ones. I haven't done anything. I haven't done a single thing with any of this. I haven't watched any streams. I haven't watched a single stream since McStreamy last weekend. That's it. I haven't watched anything else. Craig. Back in bed with my noodle cup. We're ramen brothers. Yeah, this combination's not great. It's not horrible. It just doesn't really go well together, though. Jeremy. Yeah, nobody's trying to catch it except everybody who's already got it. Sorry, I'm a little distracted by the food. I really, really do like the ramen. Like I would like to have more of that brand of ramen. Jeremy's going to get it. There you go. So the veggies by themselves, and again, what's that brand? Where'd I put the can here? Oh, yeah, I can't read this. There's a Pigeon brand. It's Pigeon brand. Pigeon, you can't really see it, huh? It's got some, there we go. Pigeon brand. And when I first saw it, when Keith sent me this package of stuff, I saw the bird on there and I thought, you know, it was some kind of canned, processed fowl or bird of some sort. See, I'm useful sometimes, Jeremy. But again, these are good by themselves. I don't think that they're not a good match with the ramen. It's not horrible, but it wouldn't be something I would add in again. And Ben, you mentioned the kick. It's actually building up. Like there's more of it now than there was. It builds up very, very slowly. Like now my mouth is a little hot. It's not bad. It's nice actually. I like hot stuff. Clears out the sinuses. So there's a little bit of heat going now. Fermented pigeon. Kyle, I did watch most of the new Fallout TV show. My son David watched the whole thing. He loved it. And I played Fallout. I played all the Fallout games. Well, no, I never did Fallout Tactics. I think I installed it once and played it for just a few minutes, and that was it. But I played all the other Fallout games since the original Fallout and, you know, Fallout 3, Fallout 4, New Vegas, all of them. I love the Fallout games. They're some of my favorite games ever. And the TV show is great. It really captures the feeling of it. I think it's just, I think it's a great show. Really, really enjoying it. I think there's a lot there. Though they could go on for a very long time. There's so many storylines they could follow. I mean, there's so much they could do with this show. So I'm hoping that they continue on with it for a very long time and really do a lot with it. And it totally makes me want to play Fallout. That the only problem I have is when they like kill somebody, they don't loot the body. You know, and that's what I would always do. They're not looting enough stuff, you know. But that's about it. Dee Kins, hi Dee Dee. I've got a little piece of ramen stuck in my tooth. Hold on a second, I gotta click some buttons over here. I am sweating. It's not that warm out. It's only 50 degrees. I have the window open. Oh yeah, let's look outside. First of all, let's get rid of that. Look, I had to mow the lawn again. I've mowed the lawn twice already, which is crazy because, again, I don't know that I've ever even mowed once in April before. And hopefully, excuse me, I'm still eating this ramen. Hopefully, the mulch is going to be deployed soon. It's going to be dispatched. Hi, Dennis. Afterlight Denoon. That's what it is. Coral. Hi, Coral. I was just being weird, trying to think of a different name. Ooh. Okay, I'm done eating. So thank you so much, Keith. Let me go back over to inside. Again, that's the brand of ramen, Mama. It's up here. It's up here. Mama brand. It's from Thailand. Really good. Really good. It's a better ramen than your normal. And Keith from KJE sent that to me. And Pigeon brand fermented vegetables. The vegetables are really good by themselves. Not so good mixed in with the ramen, but I really like it. And all the vegetables were cucumber, mustard green, radish, and ginger with a bunch of other stuff. They didn't seem overly fermented. Color-wise, they sort of looked it. The color was just a very washed out and not very appealing, but the flavor was really good. Flavor was really good. That's it, too. That's it. We are done. I have no more Snarf or Barf items right now. That's all of it. Dee Dee Kin says it's 81. I have to work outside. Yuck. It's nice outside. I mean, like I said, 50 degrees is a good temperature to work, but I don't know if I'll be working today or not. I'm still feeling a little out of it. Kyle said, oh my God, man, that's true. Definitely needs to be more looting. I love the show too, though. It really does capture feeling. Yep, dark, goofy, all the best aspects. Like when they go into the vaults and stuff, you know, even the vaults that are abandoned, it's got the right feel. They did a great job on really capturing it. Uh-oh. Oh, it's back. That was weird. My outdoor camera just quit for a minute. So, yeah, the show's really good. We also watched Dune 2. Really liked that, too. I thought that was really good. Looking forward to the next one of that. I really enjoy the first, I don't know, like 3 Dune books. I need to go back and read them again, though, because it's been a few years. I'm in the process of another series by Robin Hobb right now. As soon as I get done with that, I'm going to go back and read the Dune books. I don't know if I'll read them all, because I really didn't care for them once they started to change. They just weren't that good later on. I never read any of the ones by his son, either by Brian. Hi, Kara. So I do that a lot. I noticed the other day I had gone back to watch a live stream for some reason. I don't remember. I was looking for some little bit of information, and I kept going, ooh. The whole time. I was like, good God, I do that a lot. You don't realize how much you do it, you know, until you start So you go back and see yourself, and you're like, Oh, that's weird. Did you catch it? Oh, it got away. It got away. I guess it's time to add some more, though. Yeah, because it seems like a lot of people have caught most of them. So if I feel up to it today, if I want to do it, I will add another 10 items to that list. We've got 31 of them, but I think it's time to add some more to it as well. Man, it is just lagging, isn't it? Compared to what I see in the chat. Holy, thank you, dude. Benjamin. Benjamin Peters was gifted a membership by Benjamin Peters. That's cool. Dude, thank you. Thank you, Benjamin. I do really appreciate that. I was whining about that the other day, and that means a lot. Thank you. Bootsy Cat's got one. Dennis got one. Cara C got one, and Outside In. Nice. And thanks again, man. Back at you, Benjamin. Thank you. Thank you so much for all the support, you know. You're here all the time, and I do appreciate that. It means a lot to me to see the same names all the time, you know. That support means a lot. Your first one, Too Cooley? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'll add another 10 or so to that. The Santa. I can't even see what the Santa is. I don't remember what it is. Is he like smoking something? I can't tell. I don't remember what the Santa was. I mean, I got it from like Streamlabs, I think. I think it was one of theirs. I just wanted to add some new ones to it. All right, so what else is going on? The pond needs a lot of work. But like I said the other day, it was really cool that my Creeping Jenny made it through the winter. Like the water was frozen solid. And the Creeping Jenny was in the water and it survived. So it's going to probably take off like crazy this year. Lumpet Dog, what's up? He's smoking it, yeah. Honestly confused by the whole thing at first. I missed the memo. Yeah, you weren't here when I was when I introduced it, huh, Too Cooley? You were sort of on a little hiatus. And again, it's just all for fun. You get 1,000 pellets when you catch one. It's all for fun. Although Heather Green is in the lead. And at the end of this month, I will definitely, no matter how many streams I do this month, I will definitely close out the month, and whoever is the leader will get the merch and all that stuff, and get to pick the sounds and, you know, just all of that. Dee Dee can't catch them. Is it just too fast? People go too fast. See, that's sort of why I that's why I didn't add new ones, because the people that are super fast at typing or whatever, they'll get them first, but then they'll come back. Whip's here. Thank you, Whip. My chat bar was missing, but hello. Hi, Whip. That's weird. Hi, sir. Sounds like you had a good ride this weekend with a bunch of cool people. See ya, Craig. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little bit. Have a good night. Enjoy your ramen. Starlings have the soffits up here in the corner are in need of repair, and so starlings have made their made a nest up here in the corner. We got to get that taken care of, but you can hear them moving around sometimes, and I keep seeing them fly right up because they're, you know, it's right here in the corner of the house, up in the soffits. I got to get that fixed. Is this a Space Invaders or Pac-Man thing? Which thing? I don't know, Lumpy Dog. I don't know what you mean. A lot of times I'm doing stuff, and by the time I pick up the phone, already snack. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I can't do that when I'm watching streams very well. I have to sit and watch the stream. I have a hard time getting up and doing stuff when the stream is on. I have to like sit there. Even if I'm watching a replay, I have to sit and watch it and just do that one thing. It's the same reason I can't do audiobooks or podcasts very well, because I need to focus on whatever is that thing. I can't seem to multitask very well with audio. I don't know why, but I have to be watching the video and be focused on that. Now, we did audiobooks when I was driving, so that helped. I guess it gave me something to focus on, but I haven't listened to an audiobook since Michelle and I stopped commuting to Rochester. And Jesus, that was it was a long time ago. That was a long time ago, man, because I did... Geez, that had to be like 15 years ago. What's up, Lando? Welcome back. That's a lot of nuts. I don't have anything else going on. Nothing really to talk about. It's weird that that thing overlaps weird. Let's go back and look at that. What happened to that? The size of it changed. That's weird. Look how white I look on this. This is a whole different camera and a whole different software that runs it, and it makes me look so white. Jesus. I mean, that's what I look like. That's pretty representative. Lumpy Dog said my wife can proficiently do 5 things at the same time. I do one thing and get distracted easily. See you, Nancy B. We should ask questions like all that. Is this more MASH or is this Cheers? Yeah, because I don't pretty much. Tukuli said I pretty much have to do something else. Makes chat tough though. Gotcha. How long ago did I retire? Have you ever said? 6? Has it been 6? No. 5 years ago, I think. Yeah, I think it's been 5 years, because I've been doing this. June was when I sort of found the community. This June will be 4 years. And that's when I sort of found the community, the co-op and stuff. So I had to be retired for at least a year before that. So about 5 years, maybe 6 years now. Yeah, we might be on to 6 years now. It's quite a long time ago. So that had to be even longer ago that Michelle and I commuted, because I did 8 years at the liquor distributor, and then I did like 3 or 4 years at the county, and that's where I retired from, was the county. So, and that was, man, and actually I worked at another place that got bought out. So that was another 3. Yeah. It had to be like 20 years ago when Michelle and I commuted. It's funny though. We were just talking about it last night because it was a snowy day. We're driving home. She's driving. We had a little Ford Explorer, and we're commuting together. Snowy day, and we're driving home, and she gets a little squirrely on the road. With the truck. We actually do a 360 on the road. Luckily, we didn't hit anything or anybody because there was a ton of traffic, but everybody was moving pretty slow. The roads were pretty bad. And we did a 360, and then she got back on the road, and we were fine. And then she was like, she's like, "You didn't tell me what to do." She was upset with me, like I was supposed to control what she was doing. We talk about it all the time. Well, I bring it up all the time because it was just funny that it was my fault somehow that I didn't control how we spun out or something. I didn't tell her how to do it. What am I? Mario Andretti? What do I know? What am I, Richard Pettioli? I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to, in the spur of the moment, you just got to figure it out, right? It's not something somebody can tell you right away when it happens so quickly. It's just like I saw a pregnant lady. They came up to their front door, her and her husband, and they had the Ring camera there, so they were getting ready to go in the front door, and it was like a big bug, and the bug attacked her, and she swatted away, and then she got mad at her husband. She's like, David! And he's like, what did I do? I didn't do, you know? She needed TJ Autocross. Yeah. I retired March 1st, and COVID shut us down around 2 weeks later. I don't remember I think it was in October when I retired, but that's fortuitous timing there, Dee Dee, right? And Benjamin, that's good to know. Friend's daughter with juvenile RA received her advice with a giant smile and gave me a hug. She's doing fantastic now with Max. Good. I'm glad, and I'm glad, because I've gone through it with the medications, and they don't work for everybody. So it's good that she's going to be able to find a normal life with it, especially juvenile. That is so much worse. I didn't get RA. I was diagnosed with RA when I was, I don't know, in my late 40s, my 40s. I don't know, in my 40s. So dealing with it your whole life like that. I mean, it has totally changed my life. It really limited, made my life so much smaller, and just, so it's difficult. I can only imagine what a kid would go through with that. So I'm hoping that those meds do work for her, and she can, like I said, she can find some normalcy in her life. Lando, I'm doing okay today. I'm having a decent day, having an all right day. I don't feel like I have a whole lot to talk about today, though, now that we did the Snarfer Barf. I still haven't hung up the towel that my buddy Whip sent me. It's Myrtle's towel. It's right there. I'm trying to figure out where to hang it. I think it's going to go right here. I think it's going to hang right there over that little spot. The only problem is it's going to cover that corner of the tank, and that's the corner of the tank that I use most often with water changes and stuff to pour a bucket of water back in. So maybe it might go down here, because then you can really see it. I also have a puzzle I haven't put together either, so thanks again for those, Whip. And what else do I got going on? Normalcy is the word of the day. CMD should be what you want there. You did it before, Lando. Kenny, ABC, what's going on? That did not work for you, Lando. You had the right one up above CMD. "27 months. Yeah, you had it right. I don't know why it didn't work for you. Yeah, that's the right one. Hold on, maybe there's something going on. Maybe there's something going on. Let me see. Let's see. Here we are. Show viewer commands. Oh, I'm sorry. It's COM, not CMD. COM. COM. I was thinking command, command. That's what I was thinking. There you go. There we go. There we go. You got it now. And I don't know why I did it 3 times. It's just weird. Let's see. I'm doing okay, Kenny. I hope you're doing well as well. Hope you're doing good. Yeah. I know you've got a lot going on, your family and stuff and everything, but it's good to see you. Member chats are a thing. Yeah, almost 2 years, too coolly. Coro's at 9. 9! Those were gifted, you said, right? I appreciate the people doing the gifting stuff. That's cool. I'm glad that that's one thing that they brought out. YouTube brought out. I like that whole thing. Let's look outside some more. What else? What else we got going on? I've got nothing to talk about today. I haven't been streaming in forever, and I have nothing to talk about. Is there? I don't know of anything new that's happened. Here at home, um, not really. Yeah, it's nothing. It's so difficult to. It's so difficult to when you don't have anything going on. You got nothing to talk about. I don't do anything. There's Geek Boy. What's up, man? It is beautiful out. It's only 50 degrees, but I think that feels good. You know, again, I've got the window open. It not a cloud in the sky, although I guess there are over the lake. There's some clouds. I like a cloudy day though. Have I been wood hunting lately? No, not. Michelle did a little bit, but no more. I have not hardly. I've taken Wally for a walk, and that was it. That was it. That's about the only thing I've done, you know, outside of the house for the last however long it's been. Yeah, the eclipse. I actually did a live stream, Whip. I think you were here. Weren't you here? I think you were here. Yeah, I thought you were here, Whip. We did. I actually streamed it, so we got to see it turn totally dark outside, and it actually looked really cool because the horizon was really weirdly lit up. So it really looked strange out there, but it got super dark with weird background lighting. So that stream, if you haven't watched it, I'll have to, maybe I'll put a I'll go find where where it starts, where the eclipse starts, and put a note there in the description so you can see it. It was last Monday, right? Let's see. We got that. Geek Boy said beautiful out there in Colorado. Just finished the load in for Bruce Springsteen show tonight. I've never seen Springsteen. You know, I like some of his music. I'm not a huge fan, though. It was always weird to me how much Bruce and Tom Waits were compared. And I don't mind Bruce, but I'm not a big fan. Some of his music is okay. I don't know. Maybe it's the saxophone. I don't know what it is about his music. He's a great writer, like Manfred Mann's version of Blinded by the Light. I really like. There's been other covers too. But I think he's a good writer, but I don't know. Lumpy Dog says, as Planet Aquarium keepers, we're not happy when the plants aren't growing yet. Unhappy when we have to trim them. We're all a bit crazy. I do need to trim, and I saw people on the Discord. Don't you? The big man, Clarence. I do need to trim the Rotala, and I saw they were talking about that on the Discord. Yeah, I don't know why I don't care for Springsteen. Again, not as the big man. Clarence, yeah, the big man. That's what they call him, right? The big guy, the big man. I just there's something about the music that I just don't care for. I don't know why. I don't hate him. Like, I can listen to it, but I don't ever go think, man, I want to hear that Bruce Springsteen song. I just never do that. I do like Tom Waits a lot. He's my favorite. Like, if you go to last.fm and you can scrabble what you've been listening to, Tom Waits is just way to the top. I think I've showed this before. Hold on, I'll go show you. Now, I don't use this anymore. Like, it's not going to be accurate for like the last, I don't know, 10 years or so. But let's go see if it's got my profile, and let's see with the music. Share your screen. I'll get there in just a minute there, Lando. I'll get there in just a minute. That's weird. It was showing it. I forgot that I had put a plugin on for my browser for this, so it's got last year's streams that I had watched. Here we go. Here we go. I'll get to that question here in just a couple minutes, Lando, about the wood. Where's my, where is it? What the hell? Oh, that's because I'm in the wrong screen. We got to go back over here. That's why. I forgot I don't have that in the other screen. Here, let's try this one. Nope, that's the wrong one. I got to get rid of some of this stuff. I have Pope. Aquarium Delirium. What's up? Hello. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Sorry, that took forever. There we go. Tom Waits. And again, this is way out of whack these days. Coheed, Pink Floyd, REM, The Beatles. All of my top albums are Tom Waits. Top tracks. All Tom Waits. I wonder if it shows here more artists. There we go. There we go. There's a better list. Not really anything surprising, I don't think. That's pretty standard classic rock there. Pink Floyd, Zeppelin, well, Tenacious D, then Johnny Horton. I guess that's a little bit off the beaten track. Driving and Crying, absolutely love them. The Gorillaz, Queen, Oingo Boingo, Wobididan. That's an indie guy. Really like. He's got something. He's got one song that I really, really enjoyed. It was like Techno Farmer or something like that. I can't remember what it was called. So really nothing. I don't think anything else really stands out. Yeah, everything else is pretty standard stuff. Anyways, let's go back to Lando's question. How do you get your wood tank safe? Just any old piece of wood, talk about the process getting... So most of what I do for the wood is let it bake long enough, because your biggest things you're worried about with wood usually are the resins, right? From like pines and things like that can harm your fish tanks. So that's really all I do. Like, there's no way to tell what kind of wood this is. You know, I mean, maybe somebody who's an expert would be able to tell, but most of the wood that I get has been in the water for who knows how long. It's also usually been frozen. You know, it's usually in the ice, and I let it bake outside in the sun for 6 months, 5 months, something like that. And that's the biggest part of it, I think, because the baking it basically cooks out any of those resins that could be harmful to your fish tanks. So that's about all I do. I just make sure that it's left outside for a very, very long time before I use it in my tanks. And if I can tell that it's like a pine, I just won't use it because I don't know enough about them to be able to pick the right one. So time is your best friend, I think, with that. And sun. Nano Aquarium Guy, welcome back. Didn't notice my card expired. Thank you. I appreciate you coming back. Coro says, I'm not a mega fan. I just remember from the Springsteen Santa Claus is Coming to Time live recording. He asked Clarence if Santa will bring him a new saxophone. and it's not, again, I don't hate Bruce Springsteen by any means. I can listen to his music. Born in the USA is okay. And, Born to Run. That's a classic, right? But it sort of reminds me, Born to Run sort of reminds me of Paradise by the Dashboard Light by Meatloaf, and I absolutely just detest that song. I hate that song with a passion. Just because, I don't remember, I think I worked at a Burger King or something like that, and I worked closing shift, me and my buddy Sean, and every single night that came on the radio. Again, this is before you really had a lot of choices. We probably could have had an 8-track player, but we didn't. We just had the radio, and every single night that damn song came on, and we we always turned it off after a while. We both just really came to hate that song. And Born to Run sort of reminds me of that. So, condolences, Geek Boy says to Aquarium Delirium. There's LJ Shrimp, Barbara Jackson Gordon, hello. Tom waits for no man. There's John too, hello, what's going on? My high school sweetheart, her mom, and 3 sisters were all Springsteen crazy. It's all I ever heard at their house. I have a friend like that too. We call it the House of Sally. I think that's what it was. Because every time we went over there, they had some version of Mustang Sally playing. I swear to God. It wasn't... Every time we went to a party at their house, Mustang Sally was played 10 times from different people. Dee Dee doesn't eat the ramen often, but I like it like pasta too. And I don't normally eat it, but lately we've been eating a lot of ramen. So... and I always eat it like pasta. I don't like soup. I'm not a soup guy. I got to really be in the mood for soup. I don't know why. Again, Jennifer Weaver. Wow. Hey, it's good to see you. Oh, no. David said Walter intercepted some of the dog treats off the table, the milk bones. Well, damn it. Hopefully I think that was almost empty, but still, that's what happens. It jumped on me, so I got to get Dan. Coro, Danny Elfman, yep. Composer Nightmare Before Christmas is from Oingo Boingo, yep. Love Oingo Boingo, was always a fan. Listened to them a lot as a younger person. 1984, wake up, it's 1984. The guy, he had such an original voice, and the music was great. Oingo Boingo was amazing. I absolutely love them. They were one of my favorite bands. I listened to a lot of them. I listened to a lot more punk back then too. Holiday in Cambodia. I just heard that the other day for the first time in forever, and I was like, you know what? This doesn't hold up that well anymore. But yeah, Black Flag, Dead Kennedys, all that kind of stuff. But not that Oingo Boingo is punk, but I also listened to Oingo Boingo around the same time. So many good songs, and his voice, again, I love original voices, and Danny Elfman definitely has a very original voice. Very original. Same with Tom Waits. That's why I like Tom Waits so much, is because his voice is very unique, and I really, really like bands with very unique singers. Where's I at now? Oh, LJ. Laura said, I was so upset last night. The half-beak I got at Clash at Babies, mostly grown. I was sold the wrong species. Found out because I got another pair and found out wrong ones. That sucks. Is that the one? Scotty posted some half-beaks on the Discord and was asking about them. That does suck, though. Okay, scrolling down. There's a hardwood, softwood joke just waiting to be typed. That's how I feel about the Karma Chameleon song. And I wasn't a huge fan of that either. A lot of that pop that came out at that time. And is it just that song, or is it Meatloaf that you hate? Yeah, I think it's Meatloaf. I never really liked that type of. I don't know. There was something about the Meatloaf style of rock music that I just didn't care for. I don't want to say rock opera, because when I think of, Queen and Bohemian Rhapsody, absolutely love it. I love Queen. Queen's one of my favorites. Again, Freddie Mercury, amazing voice. Meatloaf, I didn't think he really had an amazing voice, and I didn't really care for it. It just felt cheesy, It felt like, like gatekeeping here, but like when I was a younger person, the real guys into rock, the real stoners, always had like the Led Zeppelin, or later on Iron Maiden and Judas Priest and stuff later, but like in the 70s, the Led Zeppelin stuff. And there was other people that would wear the same type of jerseys, but they would be something, like Olivia Newton-John, who I absolutely love. Don't get me wrong, I love Olivia Newton-John, but they would wear an ONJ shirt, like to be a rocker, and it just, I don't know. That's how I felt about Meatloaf, like he was a pretender. Lumpy Dog said, hate Meatloaf, unfollow. I like to eat meatloaf. Mustang Sally now, baby. Mustang Sally. I love soup. I also love lamp. Whip. But you're at the soup age like I am. I just don't like soup. Who's Zero Limits? That is my other son, David. Yeah, he's been staying with us for a few months now. He's working on some stuff, but David's been staying with us since I don't know, last year. Has it been 6 months? I don't know if it's been 6 months. He's been with us for a little bit, but yeah, that's I call him my son. I feel that way about him. He's my oldest son, and David grew up together. They were best friends for the longest time. I think they met like in second grade, and they were just always best friends. And David spent a lot of time at our house, and he's hanging out with us for a while. 23 away from 200. Well, Lando, I hope you get there soon. Yes, Danny Elfman did do the Simpsons theme song and so much more. Like, he's done a ton of stuff. He was the voice of Jack Skellington. He's done a ton of stuff with, my daughter's favorite, the guy who did Batman, and Tim Burton. Tim Burton, yeah. Danny Elfman has done a ton of stuff with Tim Burton. Like, they seem to be like best friends. Those on the Discord were probably mine. I talked to him because he got new pair of ones. Oh, gotcha. 80s pop is horrible in my ear. It speaks to you great. It's great, but it's hard past me. Some of the 80s pop is meh. It's okay. Talking Heads was pretty good. There's been, Blondie, although Blondie came out in the 70s. Most of the stuff that I like from the 80s were bands that really started in the 70s, maybe the late 70s. But, there was some good music in the 80s. There was. It's not my favorite. I would say the 70s are my favorite time period all told. But I think there's still a lot of good music made today, too. I'm not one of those people that, nobody makes good music today. Cool. I'm not one of those. I think there's a lot of great music played today. I just don't think that most of it's on the radio. I don't think you hear too much of it. I think you've got to dig a little deeper to find the good stuff. The good stuff. December 3rd. Oh, yeah. There was gotcha. The day before Aiden's birthday. I do like the Talking Heads. Aquarium Daily, hello. Had a granddad nap. I've been sleeping a lot, too. A lot. Yes, Benjamin Peters, I am familiar with Greta Van Fleet. I've seen them in concert. My daughter is a massive fan of Greta Van Fleet. Like, it's her favorite band. She's seen them, I think, 3 times now. She actually paid for my ticket. She took me to see them in Albany. And absolutely love Greta Van Fleet. I really like them. But my daughter loves them. And it's funny because I told her she should listen to them. And she didn't listen to me because, like a lot of people, you want to discover stuff on your own, right? So she didn't listen to them, and then she started listening to them, and she loved them. Absolutely loved them. So I do like Greta Van Fleet. Whip says Metallica and Maiden are the top 2 things that come out of the 80s in my mind. Most metal was bad. Pop was bad. Punk was bad. Oh, I liked punk. I listened to a lot of punk. Country started going in the toilet. I'll agree with that in the 80s, yeah, because that's when pop country really started to... But I still listen to Kenny Rogers. When to hold 'em. But there was good stuff. Metallica and Maiden. I like Judas Priest, even though, again, they started in the 70s. Same with Maiden. I think there's a lot of good music in every era. I don't care to listen to stuff from the 1920s, but there was probably some good music there. Kevin Conroy, Batman. Oh no, I was saying, Kevin Conroy voiced Batman a lot. No, I was saying that Danny Elfman did the theme for the movies. early Blondie was considered punk, then Titus High Disco came out, and it's and then they were new wave, and I liked new wave, like the Cars and stuff like that. Yeah, I listened to a lot of that too. I do like Devo, Appalachian death metal. See, I heard it called country grunge or grunge country. That's how I would. That's what I like. I do like that grunge country where the people just have amazing voices. I've been this guy on TikTok. Absolutely love him. He's got a very Bob Dylan sound. I forgot what his name is. Hold on, I'm going to find it here. Absolutely love the guy. Nope, those are boobs. Let's see, where is he? That's more. It's all boobs. Holy crap, where is it? I didn't think it was that far back. There he is. He doesn't do all covers. Most of his stuff is original. His name is Wells, Wells. So maybe Wellis or Wells. Absolutely love it, though. It's really just good stuff. It's just him outside playing his guitar and singing, and he's got a very Bob Dylan-y type of voice. If Bob Dylan wasn't a douchebag. December 3rd, Zanny. Hi, Zanny. And Lori. Hello, ladies. It's good to see you both. December 3rd is my son and Ozzy Osbourne's birthday. And December 4th is my youngest son's birthday. Ozzy. I do like Ozzy, too, though. I've always liked Ozzy. Since the Black Sabbath days, I've always liked Ozzy. Tom Tom Club. I saw Madness. Let's see, it was Thompson Twins, Madness, and the Police together in a concert. It was at oh god, I can't remember the name of the stadium now. It's where the Phoenix Firebirds used to play before they got their new stadium in Scottsdale. It was by the Phoenix Zoo. I can't remember the name of the stadium, but I saw the Police, Thompson Twins, and Madness there, and that was an amazing show. I love Madness. One Step Beyond. And the Police, of course. I always love the Police. Alec, what's going on, Alec? It's been a little while. Big fan of Steely Dan. Oh, it just jumped. Oh, there we go. Big fan of Steely Dan, Talking Heads, and Old Blues. Yeah, I'm with you. Steely Dan, unfortunately, I do like the music, but they were just such a studio band, right? They didn't really do well live. But I do like Steely Dan's music. Yeah. Really do. Coro said, I pissed my fiance off so bad last week because I told her the only Greta Van Fleet song anyone knew was Falling Sky. Oh, God. I've drawn a blank on the name of it. It came from their second album? I don't know. The first song I heard by Greta Van Fleet, I was like, I was a huge Led Zeppelin fan way back. I didn't even listen to the radio. It was all at the time. Led Zeppelin had like 8 albums, I think, at the time. They ended up with 10, right? In Through the Outdoor and Coda was their last official albums. They only had 10 albums in the 80s, but 70s they were like 8 albums, I think, and that's all I listened to. No radio. It was just all Led Zeppelin, mostly 8 tracks in the car. My buddy had a 68 or a 67 Barracuda, had an 8-track player in it, and that's all we listened to was Zeppelin all the time. Your daughter didn't take unsolicited advice. You don't say. Yeah, I wonder where she gets that at. David, I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Yep, Kenny Rogers. New Edition? What was the name of that band that Kenny Rogers was in? New Edition? Doesn't sound right. Somebody look that up. Punk in the 80s, 70s, absolutely. I mean, even in the 80s, there was still some good punk. Yeah, there was still some good stuff. But you're right, 70s. The Ramones. I know you were talking about Love Is Lyrics. Oh, Stephen, have you seen that? Yeah, he's got. Yes, yep, Stephen, yep, that's the guy. Yep, called Cancer. Yep, that's the guy. Yeah, I really, really like it, and you're right, the lyrics. David Canastillo lived in North Carolina. Got hooked on camping out in Cherokee for the bluegrass festivals. That was fun for a couple years. My wife's grandpa, huge bluegrass fan. He played banjo too. He still has his banjo. He played banjo for, I don't know how long or how good he was, but he loved bluegrass. I was just thinking about him yesterday, my wife's grandpa, because he was retired and he worked at the same. I worked for a company here, it's in the little town where they live, or he lives. Years and years and years ago, and we made labels and signs. They made all kinds of different. It was called Electromark. They made all kinds of signs and labels, and just they got bought out by the Brady Corp. But Grandpa worked there too, just part time in the maintenance shop. I was an IT guy, and we had a girl there a woman who had lost a lot of weight. She got fit. And so she started wearing very sexy clothes. She was wearing very like short skirts and stuff like that. One time Grandpa said, if her skirts get any shorter, she's going to have to wear a hairnet. And again, this guy was probably, he was probably 80 years old when he said that, maybe, something like that. If her shorts get any shorter, if her skirts get any shorter, she's going to have to wear a hairnet. Rico scrolling through the phone all ears. That's boobs. Nope, that's boobs too. It wasn't all boobs though. There was some. I subscribed him a few weeks ago. Same here, Stephen. I wonder if it was when I reposted, because I reposted one of his songs, that one. I wonder if you saw that then, or maybe I saw it through you if you had reposted or something. What day did I repost that? It doesn't tell the days, does it? Doesn't tell the date. Yeah, I guess it doesn't tell the date when you repost something. Most of my stuff, though, honestly, is food and just a lot of cheese stuff. Like a lot of cheese stuff. I like this guy.
So you know what's funny?
Oh, that's not the good one, though, because somebody was being a dick to him. Yeah, here we go. This guy.
White people, when was y'all gonna let us know about hey dudes? Huh? Y'all didn't think we was gonna like these? Now I haven't worn them, but everyone who I know who wears them say they super comfortable. And I had to find this on page 17 of the big secret white book that y'all been trying to hide.
I love that guy. It's all of his stuff is like, hey, white people, and it's all just stuff that's considered, I don't know. What he considers stuff that white people would do. This guy's pretty good too. A lot of, people. TikTok's not worth anything. All the social media platforms have their place, I think. Like I don't like Facebook that much, but they've all got their place. They've all got things that they do okay. All of them. We said hi to Zenny and Lori, and if Bob Dylan can sing. Yeah, that's true. I mean, Bob Dylan could sing when he was young. I got to scroll up. It jumped on me big time. There we go. Bob Dylan could sing. When he was in the 60s, I think Bob was a pretty good singer, even though you can understand most of what he said. Yeah, he's got the. But again, a great writer. I think Bob Dylan's a great writer. It's just there's a lot of stuff about his life that. Seether and Stain this weekend. Nice. Early birthday 2024 Saturday. No Ozzy, but Fozzy will be there. Nice. I've never seen Seether or Stain in concert. I mean, I'd go to something like that. Sure. Whip says, I hated them on principle alone. I didn't learn to love them until much later in life. Yeah, because the Police were new wave poppy, right? And then you were more, into Kiss and Maiden and stuff like that. So I get that. My brother hated them as well. And but I liked all of it. I really liked Zenyatta Mandata from the Police. It was my favorite albums. Ghost of Machine was really good. Synchronicity was okay. By Synchronicity, I was like, yeah, it's still good, but most bands I'm like that with. I like their earlier stuff a lot more, or whatever album I heard first by that band if I'm late to discovering them, like Coheed and Cambria. I didn't hear them until their fourth album, and their fourth album is still my favorite to this day. David ran in the Grand Parade with George Strait, and later the same year was at the Adam Ant concert. That was a broad range. It is. And I do like Adam and the Ants and Adam Ant too. Stand and deliver. It always makes me laugh though, just how he said it, Principally, and everyone loved them and said I had to. I was crazy, so crazy as well. Oh, gotcha. I understand that. Yeah, when something gets hyped too much, it can turn you off. Pulp Fiction, the movie, was like that. My roommates went to go see it by themselves. I didn't go see it, and that's all they talked about for months afterwards was Pulp Fiction. And when I finally went and saw it, I was like, yeah, it was a good movie. But they had ruined it for me because they hyped it so much and they constantly talked about what a great movie it was. So my expectations were through the roof. And I do enjoy the movie. I think Pulp Fiction's a good movie, but it wasn't, they ruined it for me by just hyping something so much. That's why I try not to hype stuff too much and let people sort of find them on their own as much as possible. I think everybody likes a band they find more on their own than if somebody told them about them, right? 8 tracks, damn, you're old. J-Rock, what's happening? I saw the thing about your camera, dude. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what happened, but yeah. Sorry about that. That sucks. Just getting going for the day. Spin my cassettes on a pencil. Yeah. Brother Dan. Hi, Brother Dan. Steely Dan has been playing live for a good long while. Saw them at Concord in 2013. Yeah, but during the time that they were, they had a lot of bad concerts and they didn't do a good job with the live compared to the studio. They're definitely, Steely Dan is much more a studio band. Even, what's his name? Hold on. I'm trying to find Donald Fagen. Yeah, he was the main guy, wasn't he? I mean, it was 2 of them, but he was the main guy, wasn't he? And I know there was a lot of I can't find what I was looking for though. But they did a lot of stuff in the studio that was a lot more difficult to play live. Rush is a great example of the opposite of that, I think, because I've seen Rush a lot of times, and not a lot, 3 times. 3 times, so not a lot. But Rush, they sounded just like their albums, man. When I saw for Permanent Waves, Hemispheres, and Moving Pictures. I think that was the 3 albums in a row that I saw them. And man, every single time they were just so polished and so just amazing. Absolutely love watching Rush live. Don't forget to give Rico the thumb. He really likes him. Just be gentle. Have I heard Stephen P's new song, Filter Gravy? No. Is it really? Is it really? Is there really a new one? Holy shit. No, there can't be a new one. Is there really a new song by Stephen? I am so out of the loop. I am so out of the loop, if that's true. Statement Boston's first album being one of the greatest of all time. I saw a short claim yesterday. They said the band, but I said maybe the first album, but not the band. Well, Boston is the same way as, like I was saying, Steely Dan, right? That it was a lot of studio magic, right? I think they definitely a great band. I do. Then the first album is really good. It really is, and it was definitely very unique. And but I believe that they were like that. They did a lot of studio magic, right? I wouldn't say that they're one of the greatest bands of all time, but I mean, I wouldn't really get into arguing it that much. I do like them. Artist name spelled again, was that the one I played there, Too Cooley? It's Welles. When you're old enough, I guess you can get away with any comment. Oh, Kelly Foreman's done. Sorry, gotta. Okay. Whenever I think of Bob Dylan, I think of Walk Hard. Walk Hard is a great movie. I love that movie. And you know what? John C. Reilly actually has a very good voice. He's doing some country music lately, and I was like shocked. His voice is really good for like older style country, like 60s or even 50s style country. Hubby went to high school with a guy who wrote a book with the scene numbers of movies where you can see boobs. Was that that's almost like Mr. Skin. Mr. Skin. Grace Potter. Oh, is that the young girl? Grace Potter? She's that younger girl. She was super young. I think she did like she did one of the shows. I'm drawing a blank on the name of them. I totally drawn a blank. My daughter likes her a lot, if that's who I'm thinking of. She was very young when she started, has a very distinct voice. Chris Howell, hello. Kelly's done on her way home. Coro said we just saw Coro and Cambria last year. Lead singer is a showman, absolutely over the top. Yeah. But absolutely love Coheed and Cambria. Again, my favorite story, and David can back me up here, was that David, if you're still listening, who all went with us? Was there 5 of you? So I took Anthony and David, and I think maybe Chucky and Mitchell. What? Was there 4 of you or 5 of you? 4, yeah. Yeah, so there was 4 of them I got to take, and that was their first show. And I'm proud that I got to be a part of that, of them seeing their first show like that. And I do like Coheed and Cambria quite a bit. Like, I'll listen to them every once in a while. Their 4th album is my favorite by far. And the lead singer of Coheed, Claudio, also wrote some comic books and stuff. The cool thing about Coheed and Cambria is it's progressive rock, and most of the albums are all tied in together, and it's a story. It's a great big story, sci-fi story it stretches massively, and it's just really super interesting. So it's more than just the music. There's more to it. Pulp Fiction was stupid. I enjoyed it. Oh, J-Rock said the wind blew it over on the tripod and boom, done. Jorge, what's up, man? I haven't talked to you in a few days. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. Broke the guides and the lens that make it open and close. That's horrible. Motley Crue was so great in concert, it was just like listening to an album. Was it really? Because Motley Crue was one band I didn't really care for that much. Livewire I thought was a good song, but then after that I didn't, I don't know. They were one of those bands that I just was never really a fan of. Like, I always felt like, I don't know. They just, Poison and Motley Crue go hand in hand in my mind. Not that they aren't talented. It's just, there's something about them that I never really, Every Rose Has Its Thorn by Poison. I enjoy it. I'll sing along. Motley Crue, they've got some good songs, and I just was never a huge fan. It's AI assisted. I wrote the lyrics and had AI sing it. See how out of the loop I am? I had no idea. And thank you, Zenny. Excuse me. I will listen to it right after we're done. Right after we're done, I'll take a listen. See, I don't even know what else I'm out of the loop on, what I've missed. Oh. There we go. David said, Rush headlined the Monsters of Rock tour in 1984. Saw them in the Houston Astrodome. So 84 would have been Moving Pictures, I think, right? Maybe? Yeah, I think 84 would have been Moving Pictures. Love them. I saw them so many times. Kelly Foreman loved them live too. All right, I'm gonna. Big Steve, hey dude. And Tomatillo. What's going on, Tomatillo? Good to see you both. Friggin' love those guys. Such talent. You know, I get that a lot of people said their music is derivative of Zeppelin, which, you know, they say that they listened to the same music and came to the same place. I think they sort of have to say that so they don't get sued. But it definitely, you know, definitely most of their music does sound like Zeppelin, but I'm okay with that. I don't care. That's all right. It's not Zeppelin. It's different. They put their spin on it, and it's, you know, yeah, is it Zeppelin-esque? Big time. But I enjoy it. I think that's all that matters. Steven's got a meeting. Damn it. Same Rush concert. Had Ozzy too. That guy fresh off biting the head off a bat. That's a funny story too. Like, right, they had the fake bats thrown onto the stage, and he thought it was one of the fake ones, and he picked it up and bit the head of it off. That was the rumor. I don't know. I think that's what he said. But I have seen Ozzy. Yep, Ozzy. And I swear to God, I saw Michael Bolton opening for Ozzy. But when I go back and look, I can't find it. Because Michael Bolton had an album called Fool's Game that was hair metal, you know, early 80s. And I saw him open for somebody, and I swear it was Ozzy. But I don't see a place where I would have been able to see them together. I think they did. I think Michael Bolton did open for Ozzy once or twice, but it wasn't any place that I knew of. Could have been Metallica. I feel like, I swear to God, I saw Ozzy, Metallica, and Raven together. But I can't remember who Michael Bolton opened for then that I saw. Molly Crew sucked. Lots of boobs though. Party boy lifestyle of 80s rock. Not much of a party boy. I mean, I was definitely whip with the boob meter. Tomatillo loves Rush too. I like their Rush's, you know, earlier stuff up to about Moving Pictures. There was some good stuff after, but I felt like most of the better stuff was, you know, early. Rat Poison concert supposed to be with LA Guns, but they didn't show. But Rat and Poison were pretty decent. I like, you know, Rat and Poison were okay. I liked them. LA Guns I wasn't a huge fan of. Tracy Guns, he was him and Guns N' Roses, or Axel Foley. Axel, what's his name? Whatever. Jesus Christ. Axel Foley, isn't that 48 Hours? Isn't that Axl Rose, right? Guns N' Roses. It was Tracy Guns and Axl Rose. That's what it was. Guns N' Roses. There we go. Axel Foley. I swear to God, that's Eddie Murphy's character in 48 Hours. See, it all just is all one big blur. It's all one big blur. And if they aren't competing directly with Zeppelin, why does it matter anymore? Yeah, they were definitely true. Yeah. There's other bands too. Tomatillo says that they brought back 70s rock. As far as I'm concerned, for them, greatly appreciative. There was another band too. There's something Communion. God, there's a few bands out there though playing that same kind of sound. It's good stuff. Debs, hi Debs. JT is back. Fell asleep before you started, but oh, I jumped again. Matt, fell asleep before you started, but I was still kind of awake, like lucid dreaming. That's weird. Was there anything weird? Prize Fighter Inferno. Yep, Claudio Sanchez music project started during COVID. Yeah. And that stuff was a little bit more poppy, but it was also tied in to all of that. I wrecked my truck on the way to Ozfest. Don't roll joints and drive with your knees, kids. Nice. We're going to go see Green Day in Dallas. I would like to see Green Day. I like them. Yeah. Hi, Elaine. There's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of stuff still today that that I think there's a lot of good music today still. I really do. I don't think that, I don't care for most of the pop out there today. Some of it's okay, but a lot of it I don't care for. I don't listen to hip hop or rap. I like R&B, especially old R&B. Love it. But there's still a lot of really good music, I think, coming out. Axl Rose, yeah. And, there's enough of a lag that I'm never going to see the answer before I remember it. You know what I mean? Well, I shouldn't say that because sometimes I never remember it. I like Rush from any era. I didn't care for them as much when they really went wild with the keyboards and stuff, and it became more of the focus of the band was more keyboard sound. And they even said that, the fans didn't like it as much, and it maybe was a mistake, but they enjoyed the music. So, I mean, I don't think it can be a mistake if you enjoy it, right? If you're into it. Michael Bolton played in Blackjack, and they opened for Ozzy. Technically, he did open for him. See, I remember, though, the album Fool's Game, so it was just Michael Bolton. So it was for that album, and he opened for somebody. And it was for that album. So it had to be like, I don't know, early 80s, late 70s. Nick Foley and Axl Rose had a baby. Beverly Hills Cop. Yes, I said 48 Hours, right? But Beverly Hills Cop is right. Benjamin got it. Xanadu. I think I've seen Rush 5 times. Nice. 3 times. 3 times for me. Then those 3 days, 3 albums in a row. And hi, Mark. I know you're a big fan of Rush, and that's where he got his name from. I think I just saw Hummingbird. I don't know if I've seen any yet, but tons and tons of other birds. Like last night, I took Wally out, and there was just a cacophony of waterfowl. Just all different kinds of noises. The sun had just gone down. The stars were just starting to come out. Super quiet outside. There was no breeze. Just you could hear every little peep. Lots of peepers, lots of frogs. But then on the bay, there was just all kinds of geese and loons. And I don't even know what other birds were out there. But J-Rock says we have a thing called Bobstock here every summer, and our town brings in bands. This year we're getting 3 Dog Night. I don't mind 3 Dog Night. Yeah. Mama told me not to come, which sounds really wrong. I don't know if Getty lost his voice, honestly. Yeah, I haven't really paid attention over the last decade or maybe even 2. I mean, getting older, right? Getting older sucks. Hey! Go around. I wish you could use that speed up, but you can't, you can't do anything with it. Who was that? That was Killer Kitty. Killer Kitty, I missed your birthday. Where did I see it? I saw it somewhere. Holly, I'm so sorry. I missed your birthday. I wonder how many other ones I've missed. I know I've missed other birthdays. That's the bad thing about being, out and just not doing stuff with the community. I miss saying happy birthday to all my friends because I don't notice. I need to get into the habit of looking at fishfam.link and seeing. In fact, let's go look right now and see if there's any birthdays. Even though there's a command you can do Oh, there's none. But tomorrow is Deb Holding. Oh, but it's got 17th and the 16th. And then Chris from Multi-Tank Addiction is also on the 17th. So Deb, which one is it? 16, 17. You get 2 days. It took a while. You started coming out and then just decided, no, I'm going to hang out for another 12 hours. You sound like me yesterday. I cannot make connections for the life of me. I really thought Susan, I think there's something in the air. Maybe I can blame allergies. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's the medicines. I don't know what it is, but it's been my memory. I've talked about that a lot. My memory's really starting to go. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I know the answer, and I can't bring it out. I know it's in there somewhere, and that's the frustrating thing. If I just don't know something, I don't know it. I don't know most things. There's most stuff I don't know. But when I know that I know something and I just can't think of it, that's so frustrating. Kelly says, I like Green Day, but every time I hear them live, they're so out of tune, it hurts my stomach. Oh, I've never heard them live. My daughter has. Well, I do believe that sometimes forcing constraints upon an artist will breed new creativity and different techniques. I think that plethora of tools available now are bad for music. Yeah. I guess I can agree with that. Sometimes it takes the heart out of it. Sometimes the mistakes are the best part of the song. And when everything's perfect, and so many people today do use auto-tune, and I don't think they need to really. Lady Gaga, I think Lady Gaga she definitely has an incredible voice, but the producers still use auto-tune sometimes on her music. And why? It doesn't have to be perfect. It's more human to be imperfect, especially when it comes to art. And again, art's subjective, so maybe you don't feel that way. Maybe you feel like I want everything to be, perfect. Like a lot of guitar players, they want somebody to just be the fastest, most technical, and that's the best guitar player. But sometimes that slower guy just plays with so much more heart. I don't know how else to describe it, just so much more feeling. It doesn't have to be super technical, I feel like something doesn't have to be the best to be good. 38 Special. I did like 38 Special too. Molly Hatchet, that Southern rock like that. I did see Molly Hatchet and Triumph together. That was a really, really good show. Triumph and Molly Hatchet. Eddie Vedder. Pearl Jam was my jam. Hi, buddy. You want to come say hi again? There he is. Oh, I got another one too. Hi, Levins. Levins down there too. She's wagging her tail. Hi, Levins. Hi, little girl. Hi, my doggies. My doggies come say hi. Huh? That's not for dogs. Hey. Did I say no? Yes, I did. You got eye booger. There. He always has eye boogers. You my doggy? Oh, he left. I guess he's not my doggy. I do like Pearl Jam. Yes, definitely like Pearl Jam. Can you do your best impression of a loon? No, that's it. I have a toy somewhere here that oh. Hold on. Where's it at? Oh, I don't know where it went. Oh, here it is. All right. Here's my best impression of a loon. There you go. I have a bunch of these Audubon things with the actual voices. It's pretty old. I won a basket full of these, and it had all of them. This one, State Bird, Minnesota, hatched on May 1st, 2001. And these are from, oh, no, they weren't from Audubon. I'm sorry. Oh, they were. They were Audubon in conjunction with Cornell Lab. Cornell, is not too far away from me. And they have a lab of ornithology that is pretty cool. But they do these birds, and it's an actual recording of the bird. And again, this is super old, 2001. So look at it; it's filthy. So the sound is a little bit weird too now. It's amazing that it still works. And there we got down to Killer Kitty with the money. Thank you, Killer Kitty. Tomatillo says most modern music made with a soundboard only. I'm not big on. I like manually made music. Yeah, boards are like stealing sounds, and most is just remakes of previous music. I agree with you. I mean, and again, not taking away from those artists who do that kind of stuff, right? Because I think it does still take some talent to bring in stuff and to do all that. It's just a different type of talent, it's a different type of skill. It still takes all of that. It's still music. It's not lesser. It's just different. And I'm with you, Tomatillo. I prefer very underproduced music these days, especially. Hey, dude, what are you doing? Now you made me drop my phone. Why are you being a weirdo? Want to come up? What? How come you got eye boogers all over? You got allergies too? Huh? You got allergies? You got allergies? You know you're pulling my hair? Did you know you're pulling my hair? Look, you're pulling my hair. Stop! You're so licky. I also really like Sublime. Yep, never get to see them. Yeah, I like Sublime too. I did. Yeah, definitely sort of. They got that reggae sort of ska kind of punk mix in there. Yeah, Sublime was good. Sublime was sublime. Hummingbird migration map follows them heading north. Oh, gotcha. Killer Kitty. Yeah, sorry that I was behind on it. Sublime did a Grateful Dead song even better. They made Scarlet Begonias sound reggae. I don't know that I've ever heard that. I don't know that I ever heard that Scarlet Begonias. Getty's voice is aged. I wouldn't call it bad, but age comes first. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's difficult. And he's up there, right? Getty's got to be in his, I don't know, I imagine late 60s. Debs is Wednesday. Okay. The only stream I caught was Jason's. It was so wonderful how people gave me well wishes, made me feel fuzzy. Oh, that's nice. That's good. I'm glad because you deserve it. You definitely deserve it. Offspring and Godsmack. Godsmack, I liked. Wasn't huge fan. Offspring, I do enjoy. Godsmack had some good music. I don't know. Was okay. All right, scrolling down. Benjamin says Lady Gaga is my wife's pick for the best artist of the century. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the music, but I do think she's very talented. I think she has an amazing voice. There's a lag after someone tries. Okay. All right. Oh. Los Lobos. I didn't. Yeah, I like Los Lobos. I can't remember the one song about the coyote. I can't remember their music that well, but I remember I enjoyed Los Lobos. Yeah. Yeah. I thought you were making the loon sound with your butt dust the towel treatment. Do you know what kind of fish Steven was talking about in the song he just mentioned up there? I swear it's not for bingo. Oh, a rainbow? Yeah, he is talking about a rainbow. I swear it's not for bingo. Yeah. The pictas. Beautiful. Beautiful rainbows, right? Is that what we were looking for? Ooh. Cool sounds can make music. Look at Trent Reznor, for example, Tomatillo said. But some take it too far, like the crazy orchestrated music sounds like people breaking light poles in the busy city. Wally's ready for the pretty day walkies. Yeah, he actually is. We're coming up on 2 hours here pretty soon. And I probably do need to get him out and take him for a walk. We go out probably 6 times a day, 7 times a day. Sometimes he doesn't even need to go, but I'll just take him out. Or he thinks he's got to go. Like anytime one of the other dogs goes to the bathroom, he's got to go out too and pee on whatever they do. And every time he does this weird his mouth. It's weird. I don't know why he does it every single time. Every single time. It's funny. Aerosmith tickets in Cleveland, same time as the Clash last fall, and they canceled the tour for Steven Tyler's vocal cord injury at 70. Who saw that coming? Aerosmith is one of those bands too that I like and I don't like, and I like and I don't like. I like when they were when they were doing the drugs. I thought I liked their music better than I thought than when they came back in the 90s and stuff, and Walk This Way and Dream On, and all their hits from then. I think I need that pokey fish. Does Wally like to get in the lake? He did a little bit last year, but he didn't really do much. Maybe this year. Maybe this year we will get him to go swimming. Last year he was very skittish around the waves and stuff, but he would like run into the water. I do have some shorts of him, running away from the waves. But I think this year we'll try and get him in the water. If it doesn't sound like Transformers having sex, it's not music in the 2020s. Good. Did that come from something, Cora, or did you just make that up? Because that's good. That is good. What's up, Sal? Fixing the fish shed and run around being responsible, getting nowhere. But hey, you're trying. You're trying. Aerosmith music, okay. Steven Tyler, meh. He just seems kind of a jerk. Have you seen the one where Steven Tyler's sitting there with somebody, and I don't remember who the person. Oh, Liv was sitting there with his daughter, and he doesn't have a shirt on, and the caption on the meme says, "Somebody needs to tell Liv Tyler's aunt to put her titty away." He totally looks like it happens. We get older, the testosterone starts to go away. Yeah. Kara says, we've seen quite a few just going to rock festivals. It seems to be a better bang for your buck. Yeah, multiple good bands in between nobodies all in one day. Yeah, I like those festivals. I just don't have the endurance for them anymore. But I did go to the very first Lollapalooza. I went to one of the other ones too, but the very first Lollapalooza with Jane's Addiction and Body Count. Was it Body Count or was it just Ice-T? I don't remember. God, I don't even remember the other bands that were there. I can't remember a single other. Butthole Surfers. I still have the shirt. My daughter has it. I gave it to her. That was like 1991 or something like that. The first Lollapalooza. I don't remember what year it was, but that was a great show. There was another one called the Q Fest. There was a channel out there in Arizona that played college rock. Q Fest was really good because it had Dramarama and Social Distortion. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on the rest of them too. Man. Butthole Surfers have been around a long, long time. By the time Pepper came out, I mean, that was their only commercial hit, right? But they were around like 70s. Let's see when Butthole Surfers came out. Because I remember them when I was much younger, way before Pepper came out, that album, whatever that Electric Larry Land or whatever that album was. 1981. So it wasn't the 70s, it was 1981. So pretty close. Yeah. I remember their Hurdy Gurdy Man cover was really good. I don't remember what album that was on. 1981 to 84. During a brief concert at the Tool and Die Club in San Francisco, Dead Kennedys frontman and Alternative Tentacles overseer Jello Biafra witnessed their performance and became a fervent fan. What was that guy too that he sang the song about Jello Biafra? Oh God, what was his name? He was one guy. He had a keyboard. And he would make all kinds of songs about the one where he was fighting Batman. Batman got up and kicked my ass. What was that guy's name? Do you guys remember him? Come on. Somebody's got to remember who he was. Batman kicked my ass. I think that's the name of the song. No, it wasn't Beck. I do like Beck. Beck's very talented. Wesley Willis. Birdman kicked my ass. That's what it was. I whipped Batman's ass was another song. Wesley Willis. Yeah, he I can't remember if he was like extremely autistic. If you get the chance, listen to some of his music though. I'm going to look him up. Birdman kicked my ass. The songs are just come on. Why does this keep going back? There it goes. Okay, here he is. Let's find some stuff about him. I can't remember. Did my chat stop? Schizophrenia. He was schizophrenic. 1989. Began a career as an underground singer-songwriter in the outsider music tradition. 1995 greatest hits. I know he they took him on a bus ride through like Chicago, and he just drove. They drove him on the bus through Chicago, and then he by memory he drew everything he saw along the way, and they had taken pictures of it, and they still remember, or he had it. He had the same. Everything that he saw was in the pictures as well, and he was just he got like almost all of the details and stuff correct. I'm trying to think some of his other music. He died in 2003. If you get a chance. Anyways, if you get a chance, listen to some Wesley Willis. It's just out there. It's just out there. The music is way out there. Okay, two turntables and a microphone. Where it's at. Two turntables and a microphone. Get funky with the cheese whiz. Heavy duty inflatable furniture. Lots of people here do that because they don't allow regular chairs and stuff. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Except it'd have to be really heavy duty to fit my fat ass. You know. What time is it? It's 1:30. We're closing in. There we go. Barbara Jackson's gonna catch it. You don't want to see me when I'm angry, Zenny. Yep. That's a lot of music talk we did today. My tastes aren't as eclectic as they used to be, I think. I think I'm much more. Oh shit. You know what? I need to go. I forgot I had a meeting today. I call them meetings, but they're I get paid to, it's a usability thing. This one's a cool one. So I do this app called D-Scout. I've talked about it before, and it's just been killing it lately. I made a few $100s this month from it, and I have here in just a few minutes. I have again, I call them meetings, but it's an hour-long conversation. It pays $75, so I'm not doing too bad on it. 4,200, and a bunch of them. Look at it, 75, 110, 125. It's really been helping us quite a bit. If you don't use it already, try it out. D-Scout. It's a good app. Zenny, thank you. Look at this one. That's horrible. It's horrible. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. If you're looking for something to do on the side, try out that D-Scout. It's a great app. It really, it's not difficult work, and it pays. Again, any of that kind of stuff you do online, you got to, know your worth. I don't do stuff that's the very lowest that I do is worth minimum wage here in New York State, which is $15 an hour. So that's the very lowest. But most of the stuff I do is like $60 or $70 an hour. You got to be smart about it. Surveys really aren't the place to do it unless you go to prolific.ac and go there. That's like really the only good survey site that's really worth your money. Not to say the other ones won't pay out, but they don't. It's not worth your time. If you're getting paid $1 for 15 minutes, that's not worth your time. You need to, so tedious. Yeah. A no beard filter too. I'll have to check that. Ugh. Okay. All right. I'm going to go. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for hanging out. Again, no plan as far as, streaming goes. When you see me, you'll see me. I'll try and do it, the normal times that I would stream. But right now, I'm playing it all by ear, and we'll see. I would like to get back to streaming regularly, but I just don't see it for a while. So and people like Steven and Nathan Hovey. I know Nathan's not here, but I've missed a lot of streams. Just haven't felt like watching anything YouTube wise lately. So hopefully I'll get back to it. So I really do thank you guys for coming in. Red Laser, thanks for lurking. We'll see you guys later. Have a good day.